Welcome to a presentation of the shortest remaining time first CPU scheduling algorithm. This is the preemptive version of the shortest job first, which means that we will run each process for one time slice at a time. And then when we reach the end of the queue, we will run each process until completion. So we start out with P1, arrives at 0. It enters the ready queue, and it's scheduled for one time slice. We reduce the burst time from 3 to 2. And at this point, P2 arrives to system and enters the ready queue. We now compare between P1 and P2 and can see that P1 has the shortest remaining time. It is scheduled for one time unit. Its burst time is reduced to 1, and at this point, P3 and P4 arrives to system. We now compare and can see that P1 has the shortest remaining time. It is scheduled for one time unit, and at this point, it is out of the system. We now have three active processes in the system, and we can see that P2 has the shortest remaining time. We run it for one time unit and reduce its burst time from 5 to 4. And we can at this point see that we have been running for 4 time units. And that means that P5 has entered the system. We now compare all of the 4 processes we have in the queue and can see that P5 has the shortest remaining time. We can now schedule it for 2 time units because now we have reached the bottom of the line. P5 is now out of the system. Next one is P2. It has 4 time units left. P2 is out of the system. And now we have 2 processes left, P3 and P4. And P3 is scheduled. And the last process, P4, is scheduled and is taken out from the system. At this point, we can calculate completion time. We can find the turnaround time by taking the completion time minus arrival time. And we can find the waiting time by taking the turnaround time minus burst time. And finally, the response time. P1 arrived at 0 and got scheduled at 0. So it has a response time of 0. P2 arrived at 1 but got scheduled at 3. So it has a response time of 2. And so forth. And finally, we can calculate the average. And that is the shortest remaining time first CPU scheduling algorithm. Thank you for watching this video.